Hi, I thought I would like to show you the unwrapping of this particular set of audio recordings. This is an issue of some audio publications that Analog Science Fiction Science Fact magazine published in the mid-1980s. This is one issue of them. This is number LFP 7182-7. And this is published by Listen for Pleasure, books on cassette. And the two stories that are featured here are Now Inhale by Eric Frank Russell and Can These Bones Live by Ted Reynolds. And these two stories were written in 1959 and 1979, respectively. And these were audio recorded in 1986. And I happened to find this particular copy on eBay. I listened to a copy of this from the St. Clair Shores Public Library in the mid-1990s on my cassette Sony Walkman player. And I just recently found this copy on eBay. And according to what is before my eyes here, it looks like this still has the original shrink wrap on it from 1986. And being that that's such an extraordinary thing, I thought I would record me opening it. And so here you have the spine, two cassettes, and you can hear the cassettes and the reels inside of them rattling a little bit. Publisher's summary on the back, of course. And these are from the days when there were no CDs on the market yet. Well, no, I take that back. There were, but very minimally. CDs really didn't come into fashion until 1990, by my remembering. Shrink wrap, plastic wrap. There we go. So as I'm recording this, it's July 2014, so that means that the shrink wrap has been on here for, 2014 minus 1986. 24, 25, 26, 27 years. It kind of makes it hard for me to believe that this is the original shrink wrap. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. This box certainly looks pristine. I mean, it's got just a little bit of dents and dings in it, but I mean, even the styrofoam block in there, that's a block of styrofoam, by the way, is pristine. So here we are. There's this block of styrofoam. I don't know why they ever put this in here. I mean, when I found this on the bookshelf at the public library, it was, you found it like this. You know, you saw it like this, and then they had the barcode or whatever on there, and then often they might have even glued this shut. I'm not even sure anymore. Anyway, so here you have the these two plastic boxes that hold one cassette each. These are actually glued to the binding, if you want to call it the binding. So this one is Can These Bones Live by Ted Reynolds, read by Barbara Rosenblatt. Each of these cassettes has one story on it. And then this one up here is Now Inhale. Now this is a story that I found really interesting when I read it. I'll read you the publisher's summary on the back of it. Now Inhale This recording features 2 entertaining stories from Analog, the leading magazine in the field of science fiction/science fact. In Now Inhale, Galactic Scout Wayne Taylor finds himself in a tricky situation when he is sentenced to death on an alien planet. But execution will not take place until one final game of the prisoner's choice is won or lost, and so Wayne's challenge is literally to play for time. And then I'll read this one for Can These Bones Live? Is Ted Reynolds' haunting tale about a woman stranded on an empty Earth. She finds herself faced with an awesome decision affecting the whole human race. I do not remember that story. I'm assuming that I listened to it. Now Inhale, this is by Eric Frank Russell, read by Ed Bishop. And this story is actually pretty famous to me because I love mathematics, and I'm mathematics and logic puzzles, and the whole hinge of this story is on a game that we in real life call the Tower of Hanoi, and this is actually the game that the character Wayne Taylor chooses to prolong his execution, and the Tower of Hanoi is a very simple game, but a very, very long game. And they end up calculating that it's going to take him, 30 years or whatever, to play the game to completion. And so his punishment is to actually play the game to completion. But during that, however many years it takes, the rescue party that he sent the distress signal for when he crashed arrives and rescues him. And I thought that was an incredibly useful use of the Tower of Hanoi game in a story. So, I'm going to put these into my tape player and record them onto computer. And I'm very happy to be able to show that to you today.